Of this match day, it's Inter Miami and the Chicago Fire live when we come back. The biggest game that this club has seen since 2017, an 18% chance to your fourth official. And as always, a brief look at our VAR crew. Set to go from South Florida as we invite you to turn off the world and turn on the game. We are wins, back-to-back clean sheets coming against the likes of Minnesota, but most recently the Columbus Crew.
In 4 places, that is something Chicago is going to try to take advantage of.
5 of 4, and who is going to be operating in the defense as Jay Davila goes down. Sergio Busquets is going to be whistled for the foul.
Validity in there.
And Rodrigo de Paul cleverly putting himself in between. They've been dealing with it quite well as Lionel Messi threading it through, and a good sliding challenge. The pride of University of New Hampshire, Yannick Bright. Broken up by Jay Davila. Ugo Kuipers is going to apply the pressure. And Kendra, you and I were talking about
the state of every single player on both these clubs heading into this game. What that was going to look like, because
Messi again operating from a deep position and looking for Jordi Alba, but a Fire turnover. Jordi Alba flipped in towards Rodrigo de Paul. This is low for Kuipers, laid off for Bamba, and a big save from Mustari. Pops out for Franco, and it's blocked by Segovia. In swinger from Haile Selassie, knotted straight down and in. It's Jay Davila. And the Chicago Fire strike first on the biggest game that the club has seen in nearly a decade. And it's the youngster and the man who has turned things around personally over the past several weeks, Jay Davila, who's able to give the Fire the lead. We'll see how many twists to the tail we're going to have this evening as Alba stands this up towards the moment. Bamba still with it, trying to stay on his feet, and now the Busquets is going to retire at the end of this season, and one of the greatest to ever do it. Weygand getting his first start since August 23rd. Laid off beautifully, and here is Luis Suarez, and it's just wide. But that's the type of Safter from Portugal cannot catch a break as he went down injured in that game against Columbus this week. And indeed, Davila, that's a bad giveaway in a really difficult spot. Laid off for Bright. Heavy challenge from Davila. And he fouls Bright about 20 yards away. Lionel Messi straight into Chris Brady. It's Messi. Gutman got a touch to it. Messi in the neighborhood. A little bit of contact there. Go. Jonathan Dean able to get. It's Bright, and now Messi. Block. Rodrigo de Paul. Finding Jordi Alba. It's a great ball. Squared back across, and it was Jack Elliott who was there, and Jordi before can get to Brady. Suarez brought it down. Excuse me, that was Busquets, and then a high foot from Ugo. And they have to deal with this man over another set piece. Messi into the wall. Avila is the 21-year-old from Argentina. Trying to stand it up for Luis Suarez. Jonathan.
Results have been crazy. Philadelphia hanging on.
But not only that, but how good down this Messi-led group as Alba attempted to pick out Weygand. The ball again. Great little run from Messi, and the pass was too. Messi again. Now Davila wanted to go direct. Jonathan Dean is in on goal, and still Dean now goes for it, and it sneaks in. And Jonathan Dean provides the second for the Chicago Fire. Can you believe it? Miami are stunned. The traveling supporters absolutely in love with what they are seeing 30 minutes in. Chicago 2, Miami 0.
It's patient and
scores for the Chicago Fire. Jay Davila and Jonathan Dean as Joe Bamba's
at any distance. We've given them up in those situations.
This is a beautiful ball in from Messi, and it's just out. And after the NYCFC game and the comprehensive performance, Kuipers gives it up for Kwame. Now square back across for Haile Selassie, and it's.
And the fact that Messi's already had at least 2.
This will be their 9th win away from Soldier Field, which would set a club record. They've already won by Waterman. Weygand steps up. De Paul trying to bring it down, and he does so beautifully.
See this first ball in. It's the second effort. Weygand, well done to crash that.
Beautiful stuff from Inter Miami. Segovia stands it up. Wagon arriving late, but Andrew for Messi. Busquets got a touch to it. Brady spilled it. Still loose in the area, and it sneaks in. Last touch it looked like came off of Tomas Aviles. Miami just simply have one back, and the game is very much back on.
I don't know that they knew much about it, but they stayed with it. Created a whole lot of confusion at that near post. That's exactly where Busquets was asking for the ball. He started out standing.
Long throw in from Andrew Gutman. Elliott trying to get ahead to it. Wanted it back from Rodrigo De Paul, but Franco read it well. Kwame. Still
confidence right now. That was a good bit of possession. They were patient, and then they countered. And it's Kwame who just dribbles right through. Defensively, though, I'm looking at the players in pink. After that goal is scored, and you've got Busquets and Bright all the way up the pitch. They hadn't even tracked back and defended. They've got to cover, especially a player like Yannick Bright. He's in there today to cover defensively. He's some fresh legs in the middle of the pitch.
Messi trying to dictate again from a Franco on the set piece. Good looking ball that's met by Jack. Messi leaves it for Wagon. And it was Rodrigo. As Jay Davlia gets Suarez. Cuts it back beautifully. It's Messi who let it run through, thinking he was going to be able to catch Chris Brady wrong-footed.
Are you surprised he didn't stick a toe?
Miami. Sergio Busquets. Back for Messi. Was he pulled down? Referee says play on. It's Allende on the turn.
Most part, up until this moment, it looked really well defended by really poor giveaway. We've talked so highly of Davila. He doesn't check his shoulder.
Here's Yannick Bright for one more. Rodriguez. And taking up to the point of attack once more for Jordi Alba. Nods it into a dangerous area. Shouts for a handball. Jonathan Dean skipping away from Rodriguez. Able to keep it in play. Away from Rodriguez. Franco. That was the right idea for Bob. From Yannick Bright. Look at the pursuit. Allende. Beautiful little slip ball for Ian Frey. He goes for goal and parry. Falls nicely for Rodriguez. Chops it back. It's Suarez! They've clawed their way back in once more.
Just too lackadaisical.
Sincronago sends it in, and it's comfortable. Jordi Alba. That's a great looking ball in. And US Cup champions and the reigning Liga MX champions. Messi gets it onto that left peg. And
they just driving forward. He lays it off. Basically a takeover.
Squaring up against Mauricio Pineda. Gets doubled down. Suarez on the turn. Jordi Alba and company. Messi on the turn. It's still Lionel Messi. Gets to the back stick. Suarez got a touch to it, but the offside flag is up. Gutierrez had it taken off of his feet. Really good sliding challenge from Yannick Bright. And all the way back for Messi. And there. As Jordi Alba looks to deliver early. Looked like there was a shot.
But well covered by Gutman as well. Perfect curl on that.
De Paul. Suarez now out for Jordi Alba. Finding Suarez, who goes for the curler! That is sensational from Luis Suarez! And we're all level at 3.
Watch the positioning here of everybody on Chicago Fire inside the box when Jordi Alba gets that ball in his left foot.
Kuiper's got it away for Gutierrez. It falls to Kuipers again.
I thought it was a step too late for Gutierrez. The runner comes to defend.
The setup man in 2025, but two of the biggest goals that Inter Miami has seen all season. Gutierrez again. Back for the Bolingbrook native. Mauricio Pineda squares it across, and it's Justin Reynolds. And the Fire have retaken the lead. Might that be the goal that sends the Fire back to the postseason?
Just when I thought there was too much patience on the play. Why aren't they getting the shot off?
And is there an 8th goal in store? Gutierrez from distance. Oh, what a finish! And if that's how the Chicago Fire get back to the postseason, so be it. Brian Gutierrez with an absolute golazo. My goodness!
I was hoping he would strike that ball. Acres of space in front. He takes it clean.
And Reynolds will stay with it.